And one of the things, of course, as everybody is hearing on the news, like you mentioned, seniors, senior care facilities, hotspots. Explain to people why that is.
So with what we know about the virus, but first of all, and I'm speaking to what's reported because I don't do that research, so I don't know. Based on what's reported, we don't know a lot about the virus. And so we're following the virus and we're learning from the virus's behavior. And so what we know about our senior population, approximately 80% of seniors have at least one chronic illness, which means diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, kidney disease, cardiovascular disease. Approximately 60%, they have approximately 2 chronic illnesses. What we know about the virus is that chronic illnesses and what they also call underlying conditions puts people at higher risk of developing the virus and not doing well with it because they have these what we call comorbid conditions that making managing the conditions worse. So you already have the senior population with comorbid conditions and underlying conditions, and then adding the virus on top of that makes it much more difficult. And when we look at African American population, looking at access to care, a lot of our individuals are in rural communities and they don't have access to testing. They don't even have access to adequate medical care with the hospitals and the medical facilities closing down. And also the information, because there's a lack of broadband in those outlying areas. Are they getting adequate information? A lot of times, Tony, we take for granted because we have access to social media and the internet and cable television. We hear the reports say, go to this website and get more information. Go here and get more information. But we're not considering the people who can't go there to get the information.
Wow.
And so they're getting their information from Johnny up the street who's telling people that black people don't die from coronavirus.
Wow.
So we got to deal with that misinformation. And so that's why our senior population and individuals with underlying conditions are at the core of this whole epidemic because it puts them at higher risk of not doing well with the disease because of the strain on their body and in their, cardiovascular system.
Man.